Welcome to your weather for this week with extensive frosts, some ice and yes, in places, some snow. By far and away the coldest week of the autumn so far. Didn't start off cold everywhere. We hung on to some milder conditions across the south for Monday morning. There's a little ripple running across the UK, more on that in a moment. But generally speaking, the cold air is in place and it will push the milder air away. It tries to get in at times across the south, but generally much of the UK in the cold air through the week thanks to northerly winds. Now that little ripple we saw earlier is important because it's tied into this area of low pressure. For snow, you need cold and moisture, and this low will provide some moisture. So where it hits that colder air, generating some snow on Monday night over parts of Northern Ireland, Northern England, and as it pushes further south, we'll see some for North Wales, the Midlands, and perhaps even parts of East Anglia. So yes, there are Met Office warnings in place. For the details of those, check out the Met Office app and the Met Office website. But a cold start to Tuesday. Could be waking up to a covering of snow, the potential for ice where we've seen any wet weather, and still some flurries coming in as this low clears away across parts of eastern England. So not a very pleasant morning commute with a mixture of rain, sleet and snow and that ice risk. Snow showers still coming in across northern Scotland, outbreaks of rain across the far south, and a brisk and really cold wind coming in across parts of eastern England. That will continue to throw showers in through the day. Mostly they will be of rain by this stage, but across northern Scotland, snow showers continue to come in. For a good chunk of northern Britain, it'll actually be a fine sunny day, but in the south I think it'll be generally cloudy with always some rain showers across parts of Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. In those snow showers across northern Scotland, the yellow warning remains in place for snow and ice. That's in place through Tuesday night as well. Temperature-wise, well, many places really struggling, 3 or 4 degrees. This time last week, we were 10 degrees higher. When you add on that wind, particularly on these North Sea coasts, it's going to feel a lot colder. That low pressure system continues to pull away on Tuesday night and into Wednesday, opening up the door to those northerly winds right across the UK. So a cold day everywhere. We'll see those showers still coming in on that northerly wind across northern Scotland, so an ice risk here, but also a few showers filtering in through the northerly wind across parts of Northern Ireland, West Wales. Mostly there will be of rain here, but some snow on the hills, and the chance of some of these wintry showers just grazing eastern England, where again a significant wind chill. Temperatures again for most places 4-5 degrees, so well below average. Still a bit milder in the southwest, but even here these temperatures are lower than they have been for much of the autumn so far. And when you add on that wind, this is what it will feel like. So feeling sub-zero, particularly those strong winds across northeast Scotland, but right down the eastern side of England, it's going to feel sub-zero. So yes, a cold day on Wednesday, a cold night to come. We've still got the northerly winds in place. Bit of a question mark for Thursday about low pressure systems, these weather fronts. Again, they could provide some moisture, which when hitting the cold air could provide a little bit of snow in places. So that's something we need to watch for Thursday. Continued risk of snow showers around the coast. Small chance of seeing some in the southwest, but they could also bring some milder air in here with temperatures back up to 7 to 9 Celsius, whereas elsewhere again 4-5 degrees Celsius, where it's windy, feeling sub-zero. By the time we get to Friday, we've still got low pressure systems generally to the east. We're still opening up the isobars, the winds coming in from the north. Perhaps the isobars spacing out a little bit, so maybe not quite so windy, but still a cold day with a hard frost to start the day, certainly across northern Britain. And then plenty of sunshine for northern England, much of Scotland. But we'll see a few more showers again in the west. Again, mostly of rain at low levels across Wales, but some snow on the hills, and a weather system trying to push into the far northwest. But for many, I suspect Friday is going to be dry and fine with sunny spells. Cold again, but maybe double digits down to the southwest. And behind me, further down to the southwest, some wet weather is gathering. That is an area of low pressure that is going to swing its way in across the country and really mix things up for the weekend. Look at the isobars pulling together on that. That means it's going to turn windy, and this low will bring wet weather. But what it's also going to do is push away the colder air. So the cold air in place all this week, but as this system arrives Friday night and into Saturday, it will bring milder air. As they combine, there could be some temporary snow, but I think the biggest threat from this weather system is going to be the wind and the rain for the weekend. A busy and lively week of weather coming up. Please keep up to date with the Met Office warnings on our app and on our websites. If you're watching this on YouTube, then hit subscribe.